Hello, welcome to Michelle Sews Again. I'm Michelle. It's day 5 of Vlogmas. Yay! So excited to be doing this countdown of my favorite makes of things that I've made over the last year and a half since I've gotten back into sewing. So, as I've mentioned before, up until the first top 3, all of these makes are kind of interchangeable, so I'm just adding a new one every day. And today's is very special to me. So today is Simplicity 8172. It is a kimono style jacket. And the reason that it's so special to me is that the fabric that I used on the bottom, on the peplum skirt, whatever you want to call it. Here, let me take it off and show you. So this fabric that I used on the skirt part of the jacket is this fish print, and it came from a scarf that I got out of my mother's house when my siblings and I were cleaning her house out after she passed away. And this is before I was sewing. I knew I wanted to do something with it. I didn't know what yet, and when I started sewing again, I knew I needed to incorporate it into a garment. And at the time, I made this like soon after I started sewing again. And I started sewing at the beginning of the pandemic after our office was closed down. So I was working from home. I was one of the few people that wasn't furloughed, gratefully. But I was working from home. Prior to working from home, I basically had a uniform that I wore to work. I wore something different every day, but the outfit was essentially the same. I wore jeans, either a shell or a t-shirt, and a kimono. I have a huge wardrobe of kimonos. Other than this one, they're all ready to wear. So at the time I thought, oh, well, let me make a kimono because I'll get a lot of wear out of it. Well, we haven't been back to the office since, so I haven't actually gotten a lot of wear out of this. But I do think that I am still happy with the make. So as I said, it's Simplicity 8172. It comes with 4 views, and this is one of the few. I bought this before I understood how to read pattern packages and sizing. And so I did buy several big 4 patterns back then, most of which I've had to give away because they don't fit. This one, because it's an open style kimono, it fit. So that worked out well, because I also wasn't making muslins back then, not that I make them now, but it was even further from my mind then. So if this hadn't fit, I would have been really upset because there was no more of this scarf left for me to do anything different with. So I'm very happy that this worked out. Anyway, so there's 4 views. I made view C in an extra, extra large. If I have a review on this, I'll link it. I don't remember if I did a review on this. If I didn't, I might go ahead and do one because I do like this pattern and I do think I could make it again. There are some things that I would do differently now that I know a little bit more about sewing. So for the bias binding, I did it as a binding, not as a, what's the difference? Just bias tape. I think it was intended to be wrapped under like that, but I didn't know better and I got a double tape and I put it on the outside. It actually works okay. It's just this bias tape is so stiff that I don't know, it affects the drape. I bought a double gauze off of Etsy to pair with the fish print. So I got this beautiful like light aqua double gauze. It's got these gold dots on it. And I just thought the two of those went really well together. It pulls out the light aqua in the fish fins. And then the gold, I just thought made it snazzy. I used the scarf for the cuff on the sleeve. And this is before I had a serger, so I did finish the edges with the overcast stitch from my machine. And I feel like I did a pretty good job on this for it being one of my very first things that I've made. So back to the fish print. My mother was weirdly fascinated with fish. She loved fish print stuff, everything. I don't know if you're familiar with Mackenzie Childs, but she had gotten these really gorgeous like fish knobs. She had just got the knobs. They were quite expensive and she saved them. My mom loved to shop at Goodwill and upcycle furniture and home furnishing type things. So she just had them tucked away until she had the right project for them. And I don't know if she ever did finish that project, and I don't know what happened to the fish knobs. Anyway, so this is my favorite for today, and I have styled it 2 different ways. One is the way that I would have traditionally worn it, with jeans and a shell. Those are both ready to wear. I paired those with a cute pair of blue metallic crisscross platform sandals. Those are from Vince Camuto, I believe. And then the second outfit is one that I would not have traditionally worn, but now that I am sewing and I've made quite a few dresses, I've kind of become a dress girl. I've had this ready-to-wear denim dress for several years. I think I've worn it twice before. And so I just thought that this would be a great part, because I don't wear skirts. So I was trying to think of different ways to style it. And I know a lot of people style things with skirts. I don't wear skirts. I don't have any skirts, so that wasn't an option. So I was looking through my dress assortment, and all of my dresses are print, which makes me happy, but none of them really worked with this. I do have a tie-dye Style Arc Nova midi that I would probably wear with this, but I was trying to style it in a way that I thought people other than me might wear it. So anyway, I thought this paired up well and looked cute. And I'm wearing some Kendra Scott turquoise earrings to go with it. I thought that paired up really nice. So anyway, that's my Vlogmas Day 5. Wherever you are, I hope the weather is amazing. I hope you're able to get some sewing in. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.